South Korea's Constitutional Court is holding its first official hearing into the country's presidential impeachment case. President Park Geun-hye was suspended in early December following accusations of corruption. The scandal has gripped South Korea and led to massive public demonstrations calling for Park's removal from office. Let's get more on the story. Speak to Jung, who is in Seoul, where that hearing is due to take place within the next hour or so. Good to see you, Eugene. Now, there's been a lot of public pressure for the president to be removed. When this hearing that is taking place today, what are we likely to see from it?
Well, first of all, President Park has been asked by the Constitutional Court to appear, as this is the first official hearing regarding her impeachment case. But people are saying it's very, very likely for her not to show up today. If she doesn't appear in front of the Constitutional Court today, then the court can set another date to call her. But if she doesn't show up on that second time, then they can proceed without her through a proxy. Now, so far, there are two more sessions scheduled, one this Thursday and another next Tuesday, where key suspects are expected to attend, including Choi Soon-sil, the president's close friend, and also former presidential secretaries and aides. Now, so many believe that today's session will be short-lived, where both sides will exchange their views, their arguments, but the real, this Thursday session will be more intense and more heated.
And the scandal widened yesterday when Park's friend's daughter, who's 20 years old, was detained in Denmark. What is her involvement and what is expected to happen to her?
That's right. She is being accused of receiving special treatment, special funding from Samsung because she is a former equestrian. She has won the gold medal at the 2014 Asian Games as a part of her team. So she's being accused of receiving special treatment from a South Korean conglomerate, but also receiving special treatment in her university, Ewha Women's University here in South Korea. During the process of entering the university and during her studies there. Now, she was detained in Denmark by Danish police. Now, South Korean authorities are trying to extradite her to South Korea, where it's easier for them to investigate her regarding her involvement in this huge political scandal. Now, on Monday, Denmark's public prosecutors did say that she will be detained for 4 weeks, and her charges are basically for committing these economic crimes in South Korea. Now, South Korea's special prosecutors did say that it is likely for Jung to return to South Korea voluntarily. Now, but Jung's lawyer, a state-appointed lawyer in Denmark, said he will likely appeal for any decision to extradite her. But Jung's passport does expire as of January 10th. So it remains to be seen how long she will remain in Denmark.
Eugene, we're looking at pictures of the people that have been protesting on the streets for weeks now. It's just unprecedented. I mean, this entire scandal has really put into spotlight, hasn't it, the sort of often murky relationship between big business and the government in South Korea. Can we expect a change in that relationship as a result of this whole scandal?
Well, as you rightly put it, this has received a lot of attention because of this huge public outcry. And one of them, their complaints, their voices were, of course, targeted at President Park and the kind of corruption we've been seeing. But it's also, as you mentioned, the ties between big businesses and South Korean government here. The special prosecutor's investigation is going into this and trying to figure out whether these ties really existed during Park's administration. And it looks like the work that they're doing, they've so far arrested a former health minister and also the arrest of Jung Yura in Denmark. So we're seeing some visible actions taken up by the special prosecutor here Premier and other authorities. So there is some progress, but it remains to be seen whether we will really be able to see some changes in those dodgy ties between the government and the South Korean conglomerates.
Okay, many thanks. Eugene Jung there for us in Seoul.